I've applied to over 100 jobs on LinkedIn, and that's just LinkedIn alone. The job market right now, I'm Caitlin. I'm a university graduate, and I applied to 647 roles before I got one. Nobody will even give me an interview. I basically am not able to get a job. I really don't understand how people are finding full-time jobs. I really don't get it. These are not outliers. This is the current reality of an entire cohort. 20 years ago, the grand path of life was simpler. Go through school, graduate, go to university, get a degree, and walk straight into a job. A job in an industry where you'd likely spend decades. Explain that to your average 22-year-old today, and they'd probably laugh. It's no secret things have changed, but over the past year, they've changed even more. Job listings are dropping while applicants are rising. The result? A full-blown unemployment and underemployment crisis for young graduates.
Class of 2025, we need to talk. If you're a recent grad struggling to find a job, it's not just you, it's the numbers. Jobs have gone down, and the number of qualified applicants continues to rise. The 3-month moving average of the unemployment rate for recent grads currently sits at roughly 5.3%, well above the national average of 4.2%. This is a historic anomaly. This is likely the first time the number has ever been this high for new grads, ever. What this shows us is that entry-level jobs are being taken by AI. Now, it's happening.
Sadly, this is a worldwide trend. In Australia, graduate job postings continue to fall year after year. In the UK, graduates are facing the toughest market since China's youth unemployment has surged. In the US, recent grads are more likely to be unemployed than the general workforce. It's devastating for those who worked hard believing a degree secured stability. So what's causing it? To break it down clearly, there are 3 forces at play: trade and tariff uncertainty causing hiring freezes, Ron Boyer, the post-pandemic job market slowdown. That's new territory. One content creator recently explained how AI replaced his writing job. After he helped build a successful series, he was let go, and the company used AI trained on his scripts to continue producing content. He tried publishing books, only to find AI-generated competitors flooding the market. His conclusion: it's becoming impossible to compete at the same speed. Some say this is just technological progress, adapt or fall behind. Others argue this wave may impact far more people, far more quickly. Goldman Sachs once projected AI could impact 300 million jobs globally. While that number is debated, early signs show pressure building in white-collar roles.
AI has ruined my life. Now, I know that might sound dramatic, but let me tell you why. I've always loved creative endeavors and projects. And I worked for a YouTube channel as a writer. To this day, the script I wrote for a series, it really took off. It got 3 million views. We made a second video, and that became the second most viewed video on the channel. He fired me. This guy then used AI based on the scripts I already wrote to make more lower quality videos, keeping the same series going. He's gotten millions of views ever since. So then I thought, well, publishing books on Amazon, because it looks like I have a knack for writing. These gurus on YouTube got rich from searching keywords and generating a book, using AI to write books. I just simply can't compete. I can't write that fast. I'm not here to complain, right? But it's just dawning on me that I can't compete with this AI, dude. And that's the problem that has basically been messing me up for 3 years. I've been trying to run for the last 3 years from the mass acquisition of skills, lowering the bars for skill sets to the point where your skill set suddenly becomes useless. And AI has been central to doing that to me. I wonder if anyone else feels like they can't escape their skill set being completely devalued by whatever new AI technology comes out next.
Research suggests AI adoption hasn't been universally successful. One report found that over half of companies regretted replacing workers with AI tools, but the technology is improving. Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei warned AI could significantly reduce entry-level white-collar roles in coming years. Some firms are already limiting junior hires while investing in automation tools. Right now, AI still requires oversight. It makes mistakes, it hallucinates, it needs human review. But companies are betting that won't always be the case. One optimistic angle: if AI increases productivity, it could empower individuals to build businesses independently, lowering barriers to entry. And some young people are doing exactly that. Entrepreneurship among 18 to 24-year-olds has risen sharply in recent years. Many are choosing to build rather than wait for permission. Now let's look at economic uncertainty. Trade tensions and tariff instability have created cautious corporate environments. When businesses feel uncertain, they pause hiring. Economists describe today's climate as low hiring, low firing. Companies aren't collapsing, they're freezing.
Almost everybody who sits on a stage like this would tell you it is vital that your children learn computer science. everybody should learn how to program. And in fact, it's almost exactly the opposite. It is our job to create computing technology such that nobody has to program. Everybody in the world is now a programmer. This is the miracle. This is the miracle of artificial intelligence. For the very first time, we have closed the gap. The technology divide has been completely closed.
Entry-level hiring is often viewed as an investment. In uncertain times, investments are cut first. Even though overall unemployment appears relatively low, graduate unemployment has climbed to levels not seen in years. Outside pandemic spikes, hiring has slowed sharply. Job cuts have increased significantly year over year, and even elite MBA graduates report difficulty securing roles. Another issue, ghost job postings. Some surveys suggest many companies post roles they have no intention of filling to collect resumes, signal growth, or give employees the illusion of expansion. This creates a frustrating environment where applicants are competing for positions that may not truly exist. Finally, the post-pandemic slowdown. During the Great Resignation, workers moved freely between jobs. Pay increases were common. That dynamic has reversed. Job switching now offers minimal salary advantage compared to staying put. Fewer people are quitting, meaning fewer backfill opportunities for graduates. Remote jobs, once abundant, have declined, yet they attract a disproportionate number of applications. All of this creates a bottleneck at the entry level. So where does that leave graduates? Research suggests roles involving physical labor or hands-on interaction are currently more insulated from automation. Trades, healthcare, certain engineering disciplines, these appear more stable for now. Bluntly speaking, the safest sectors are anything that involves physical work or face-to-face human interaction. So, what to be done? Many of Gen Z are turning away from university and finding their path in blue-collar work. It's an interesting development. A historic drop at U.S. college enrollment. U.S. college freshman enrollment is on the decline. Many schools have seen those enrollment slides already, and jobs that traditionally require college degrees are no longer as reliable as they once were. Gen Z, the youngest generation in the workforce, are saying no to the college experience. Instead, they're entering blue-collar jobs and skilled trades that don't require a 4-year degree. They're gaining skills that allow them to then go out and start their own business. And that really allows them the opportunity to set their earning potential as they go forward. And as older blue-collar workers begin to retire, it may be that Gen Z rises to fill the skilled labor. In fact, many Gen Z workers are turning away from university pathways and towards skilled trades. College enrollment has declined in several countries. Meanwhile, the wage premium for degrees, while still positive, is narrowing in some regions. In China, youth unemployment has reached troubling levels, leading some young people to join fake offices simply to simulate employment and avoid social stigma. Globally, degree holders in low-paying jobs are increasing, so what can be done? One path is adaptability. AI literacy may become a baseline expectation. Understanding how to work alongside tools rather than competing against them could provide leverage. Another path is entrepreneurship. AI tools, when used ethically, can help individuals launch products or services with lower upfront costs than ever before. And some may choose more traditional stable fields, healthcare, infrastructure, skilled trades, which still require human presence. The world of work is shifting rapidly. That's undeniable, but it's also an adjustment period. Historically, labor markets go through painful transitions before stabilizing. Whether this moment is temporary turbulence or a structural transformation remains to be seen. If you're struggling right now, the data suggests you're not alone. This is bigger than individual effort. It's economic cycles, technological disruption, and global uncertainty colliding at once. But young people still possess the most valuable asset in any economy: time to pivot, time to retrain, time to experiment. The path may not look like it did 20 years ago, but new paths are forming. And how this plays out, whether through market correction, innovation, policy shifts, or entrepreneurship, is still being written.